After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. The ACC championship is on the line here. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. To the air, it's Reynolds. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st down, it's play action. Here comes the rush. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
And this pass is caught.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He'd be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short in the 9th play of the drive. Coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking downfield, it's Reynolds. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown, Clemson. Powers into the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. Receiver in motion now. Using his legs. It's Williams. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. Sees an opening. Good enough for first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Carr. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Irish. Way too much speed on that play.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
This is just a game-changing play right here. Not only the interception, but the huge return on the back of it to set up the offense with great field position. Now they've got to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. What a tremendous play.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Makes the grab, a chance to score. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Using his legs, it's Williams. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll run here on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. He's got some space. Look out. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance. And this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The pass rush closing in, and he'll wisely throw that one away. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's Reynolds, looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Caught in the end zone, they throw for the score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. tailback with another carry. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense produces 6 points.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer it.
Back through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Open field ahead. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And now Notre Dame will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, one possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Fights through a tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The clock is still running. They have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Did not make first down yardage, a huge turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this fourth down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Carr. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. After the run, there's a man down injured on the field. Senior defensive tackle. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Here's the 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Short connection to the tight end here. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Tigers are going to keep this drive rolling. On the run, it's Haynes. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. To bring up second and goal.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, that is exactly what this defense needed. Their backs were against the wall. They needed a tackle for loss, and they got it. Now this offense is going to have to think about throwing the ball and probably attack the best matchup that they have. Who's your best receiver, and how can you get him a one-on-one situation? What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. To throw, it's Carr. And here comes a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown. This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Caught on the outside. It's Mobley. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. for a gap. It's Mobley. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Oh, and he throws it back. Defense is coming after him.
I'd say you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for him. He's running out of time here. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find some room. It's Davidson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Reynolds. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And he's got it at the 15. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit zero.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
No huddle here for the offense.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee. A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joel, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with them, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they built, the momentum that they've created.